All right. If you're watching this vid, that means the MS-2 is out right now, and go download it from the website. But before you do that, I want to make a quick vid explaining the synth a bit, talking about the FM since it's an FM synth. And yeah, just going over the FM, how this synth handles FM, and then that's it. And then you guys can get right into it, okay? So when you open this thing up, this is what you'll see. On the left here is the operators, the oscillators, all with the same controls, waveform, the pan, phase. Anyways, all this stuff will be on the website. I put together this little thing that shows all the knobs and what they do, explains it a little bit. It's like a little manual I put together with the instructions. Okay, in the middle here's the filter, LFO. That we got polyphony controls up here, FX, and then the section I want to cover, the FM section. Okay, and this button here at the top right, if you click that, it'll take you to that page where you downloaded that has all that information. So if you're ever stuck as you're using this synth, you just click that button, it'll take you there. You can get refreshed a bit on what a knob does, or like where the destination of this LFO goes or whatever. Okay, so this is how the FM works in the synth. I got these squares, and the squares are the amount of modulation. So by default, it's phase FM by turning the square up. Phase modulation, okay? Clicking the square on top, they all have this square here. This will turn into frequency modulation. So the modulator into the carrier's pitch, and this is what that sounds like. All right, so that was exponential FM, and there's this little square here. If I change that to number 2, it'll turn it to linear FM. Okay, so that's phase and frequency modulation with this square, and they all have the same. So that's 2 to 1, oscillator 2, oscillator 1, 3 to 2 is this one, 3 to 1 is this one, and so on. Okay, so to the left of that is the AM knob, the amplitude modulation. Okay, so that's oscillator 2 into oscillator 1's volume. All right, and then clicking this circle here will turn it to pan modulation from 2 to 1. All right, so that's basically it when it comes to that section. So all of these have the same controls. So if you wanted to do 1 into 1, you don't see that here. That's with these 3 down here. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, and that would be for phase and frequency modulation. All right. And yeah, so that's about it. So once you know that, you'll be ready to go, and you can start doing, you know, some complex little algorithms or whatnot. You'll have a lot of fun with that. And then right here, there's also filter FM, which is the 1, 2, or 3, oscillator 1, 2, 3 into the filter. So it's like modulating the cutoff at an audible rate at the key you press. So let's say 300 hertz. That's what that will do. So let's do that. It's not really very practical. It's kind of like a distortion, if anything. So you can do that with 1, 2, or 3, and then clicking this circle here will modulate the resonance. All right, so that's what that does. So that's about it. Okay, then we got an FM, LFO for that. So if you wanted to modulate this signal with an LFO, you can do that here. It's a tempo LFO snap to your BPM or your DAW. So that's about it, okay? And that's all I wanted to cover. So yeah, you go to the website, you download this thing. If you guys are looking to support, there should be a donate button on the website. If you don't want to donate, you can, you know, like this video, subscribe, or buy me a car. Something like that would be very nice, very sick. And that's about it, man. So, you know, enjoy the synth. I had a lot of fun making the synth. I hope you guys enjoy it too. And that's it. Bye-bye.